over 3 decades and has seen it all. We are talking about Sanjay Dutt. What lies in store for Sanju Baba now? When Sanjay recently stepped out of jail for his furlough, that's a customary leave from jail, there seemed to be something different about him. Gone was the man who sobbed when his sentence was announced. There was a new calmness and even a certain playfulness in him. So 9XE The Show decided to charter the course of this new Sanjay Dutt. We got in touch with those close to him to discover the man behind the troubled image and to find out what exactly lies ahead for him when he finally is a free bird.
The good part about Sanjay is that he has great goodwill in the industry. He is the Baba of the industry, as they call him. You know, people really love him. And he is lovable. So in the sense that, you know, every time he comes back from these jail stints or whatever happens to him, his life is like a roller coaster. So as an actor, people have no complaints where he's concerned. So why shouldn't they accept him back after he finishes his jail term?
But will this be enough to see him through another inning in Bollywood? After all, at 55, he might not be having the best pick of films. But 9XE The Show found out that Sanjay, in fact, has producers lining outside his door with scripts and he could be due for the best work of his career.
I guess people were wary of approaching him when his jail term was announced. But once he's back, they know that there's no jail term. Their investments are safe. They will approach him, and Sanjay is going to do some of his most memorable and wonderful work after he comes back from jail.
In fact, his friends have put projects on hold for him because they see no one else in the role except their dear friend Sanju Baba. Like Raju Hirani and Vidhu Vinod Chopra, the men behind the Moonabai series.
My deal with him is when he comes out, we start Moonabai the day he comes out. So he keeps reminding me of that, and I'm trying to write for him. So no, he's good. He'll be fine.
But it's not only his professional life that's been looking up. He has found a serenity in his home life as well. After battling drug addiction, the death of his mother Nargis, and later his first wife Richa Sharma, and losing the custody of his daughter Trishala, Sanjay has found solace with wife Manyata and their twins Sharan and Ikra. At the New Year's Eve party thrown at his residence, Sanjay left the socializing to Manyata, whose idea it was to have the party. And he spent all his time with his children. In fact, he is extremely protective of daughter Ikra. It's a natural instinct since he was not there while his first daughter Trishala was growing up with her grandparents in the US.
There's nothing left to bring a turmoil in his life. He has a nice family. He has a wife. He has 2 children here. He has Trishala settled in New York. And everything for the first time in his life. He knows that there's nothing which is going to come and hit out at me.
When you've led a life like Sanjay's with so many ups and downs, there will be someone out there who would want to capture it on celluloid. And who better than a friend to do it?
You know, you will need to live 20 lives to face all that he's faced in that one life. Abhijat and me, when we used to leave his house every night after hearing like 1 decade of his life, you'll step out and say, yaar, hum to jail nahi aisa lagta hai. The amount of, he's seen so much in terms of his, you know, he was in drugs and the underworld days, the court cases, the lawyers, the relationship with his father, his marriages, and there's so much that I think it's a very interesting film.
Sanjay Dutt might have led a troubled life and might have been an enigma for the most part of it, but you can't deny the pull that he has on the audience. The ball is now in their court for his next inning. Coming up, 9 actors rejected this biopic. Sonakshi wants to get back with Arjun, but he does not.